Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. Great swings at the 40. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. We all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Right down the middle, it's Burns. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down after that completion. Gonna run it. It's James. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Nolan. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll throw it now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're fourth and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or they try to go through the air again?
To their first drive of the game, they go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
He's moving out of the pocket now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution in the option. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Caught the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense gets set for the 10th play in this drive. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going or have to settle for 3? That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Griffin.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. try the ground game here with the running back. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. On the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll hand it off. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Nolan. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense. And now try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years in Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, listen to him, Clinton Portis, all those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go as he's being hit. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good and still trailing. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch into the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run their hurry up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the second down play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Go! Go! Lasso! Lasso! Timber!
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. Made the defense look slow that time.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 41-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Nolan bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to move it away now. And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, let's call it two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here it puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The lineup on first down with just 5 seconds left before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. In the backfield, it's James. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? He'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the play, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment of third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with the first down, and they get it.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spank.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The key on the third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. The quarterback knows he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Tight end goes in motion. they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Canes are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners with great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So with playoff pressure occurring, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense overall is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on it. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. So think about it. Over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Goes to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they will claim the second half lead. Try to add the lead now to PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They'll run it here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Complete with a running back with his fourth down play. He's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd like to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. They stop him, but it's a first down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's a wide open receiver. Complete. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. Exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
First and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And he's just wide open over there downfield. Kirk, what happened on the coverage that time?
Chris, I don't know how you lose the big tight end like that, but they did. I think it's just blown coverage. Whatever defense they were in, they need to make some adjustments. Make sure that doesn't happen again.
Completion makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. At this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And here comes Buckeye offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The offense really kicking against this battle defense.
But I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here at the pick.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. Even in the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tail end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Third down, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make the play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in a game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Buckeyes come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. Looking for some space. It's James. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. Give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball in here over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And he'll set up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And he's storing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the offense will spend the timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back in the gun. It's an out route. The catch made. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Just trying to get rid of it. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of his huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Leading to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown for the OSU.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
Try to tie the game heading to halftime. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's an option look. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. Offense operating from the pistol. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Four guys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Sets the formation. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that kid all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Need to come up with something special to make a play to keep hope alive in this game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense comes to the line here on first and goal. They're not sending out the kicker yet for a game-winning field goal try. And he'll be brought down. Set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. And now the defense will spend the timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. And he's got it, an overtime game winner. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.